swung on, a fly ball to right field, might be a grand slam. Fairchild going back at the wall. It's gone, a grand slam for Jalen Davis.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. This is Eric, and today it looks like the low-A Tarpons have hired a new manager. This is the low-A affiliate of the New York Yankees, the Tampa Tarpons, and they have hired Rachel Balkovec to manage their team low-A affiliate. This is the first female manager in affiliated baseball history. So pretty big hire right here. Obviously, there have been other coaches that have been hired, other female coaches. You see a couple of examples here. Also, of course, Alyssa Nakken with the Giants, and that has worked out pretty well. Clearly, she's not the only reason that the Giants won 107 games, but you got to give credit where credit is due. That entire coaching staff and whatever they're doing over there seems to be working pretty damn well. But anyway, over here, back to the Yankees. Rachel Balkovec is going to be the manager of the low-A Tampa Tarpons. This is, of course, causing a big stir on social media and whatnot. You know, there's arguments going on whether she actually earned this position, whether she deserves this position, or whether this is a virtue signal hire. And, you know, it just takes a moment to look through her career and see that, you know, she has really worked hard to earn an opportunity if she wants it as a manager. Now, obviously, the players have to give her the proper respect. She has to deal with their egos and everything like that, and hopefully they will do that. The coaching staff has to give her proper respect. Hopefully she is, you know, takes part in hiring her own coaching staff, or is the one who hires her coaching staff, and that way that will be the case. She's not going to hire someone who doesn't respect her at all. So hopefully everything like that is not going to be an issue, and she'll get the opportunity to just use her talent and her knowledge to manage this team and to do the best she can in helping, you know, these players move along in their careers, you know, towards the big leagues. That's the key about a low-A team. It's not so much about wins and losses and everything. Let's be honest, nobody really cares unless you're a Tampa Tarpons fan, you know, how many wins or losses they have. It's a matter of, you know, developing these players and, you know, obviously not embarrassing yourself. You don't want to be the worst minor league team in the history of baseball either, and I don't think that's going to happen. But anyway, she's obviously earned this position. She was a hitting coach before this, a role that she took on in 2019. And she says that she's not the first woman to have a position in baseball. She says, I know this is a little different. I'm a product of the women who have come before me in sports. If someone thinks I'm a trailblazer, great, because hopefully that's creating an opportunity to think it's possible for others. So, you know, somewhat humble here, and I appreciate that. That's not always the case when you have some of these hires, and even in outside of baseball. I remember last year there was this movie called Shang-Chi, a Marvel movie, and the lead actor was a guy who was acting like and insinuating like he's the first Asian action star to ever be in a movie, and saying, you know, and now I've paved the way for others and things like that. It's like, bro, have you not heard of Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, Jet Li, Donnie Yen? I could go on. I'm digressing, but I'm just saying, you know, I appreciate her being a little bit humble here, but the fact of the matter is she's the first manager. That is somewhat of a trailblazer right there, a manager. And, yeah, best of luck to her. Congratulations for the hire. If you're curious about her qualifications, she coached in the Australian Baseball League after the COVID-19 pandemic canceled the 2020 season. She was named to the coaching staff for the 2021 All-Stars Futures game at Coors Field. She has an extensive background in cutting-edge analytics, researching eye tracking for hitters and hip movement for pitchers at Driveline Baseball, a data-driven performance center in Washington State. She also has a pair of master's degrees in the science of human movement. So she's done pretty much everything you can do, you know, without having played. And it's important, you know, without having played professional baseball. But it's also important to note that you can also be a male who's never played professional baseball and get an opportunity, because the Giants have Kai Correa. Kai Correa is the bench coach for the Giants. And he hasn't played professional baseball. He played college ball, and he graduated, I think, with a degree in U.S. history, if I remember right. And he's never played, you know, minor league baseball, much less major league baseball. He's got an opportunity. So I think that's important to note. You can be a male or a female. If you haven't played major league or professional baseball, you could still get an opportunity if you work hard and you prove yourself. So that's important to note. With the FCL Yankees, Balkovec worked closely with several of New York's top prospects, including the franchise's #2 prospect, number 17 overall, Jason Dominguez. So she was worked with him. She had some nice things to say about him. You can see that right here. And she has ascended through the New York Yankees organizational ranks, received rave reviews from colleagues, and it looks like she's earned this opportunity right here. So all I can say is congratulations to her, and hopefully she can do a good job and continue to move up and you know, who knows? Who knows what other opportunities she'll get in the future. But she is going to be the manager of the low-A Tampa Tarpons. Let's jump over to Twitter. This is the announcement from Major League Baseball. The Yankees have hired Rachel Balkovec as the manager of the Tampa Tarpons, their low-A affiliate. She'll become the first female manager in affiliated baseball history. And let's take a look at some of these. Maybe we shouldn't do this, but let's take a look at some of these comments so we can just get an idea of what kind of reactions it's getting out here. Yankees did it to make history. Still think it's over the top. Baseball is losing its originality more every day. Not a fan of this move. Losing its originality. Well, we can definitely go back to 19th century baseball if you want. 1840 rules, no gloves or nothing. That would be interesting. Moving on here, we have, Simon thinks it says something else. That obviously, look, I know minor league teams, so when I see this, I already know the name of the team, even though it was recently changed. They used to be, for the longest time, they were the Tampa Yankees, but they changed to Tampa Tarpons. I've already known that, so, I didn't have this issue. This guy says, to be honest, she looks to be pretty good on the eyes. I don't know why you would even say that. I mean, not that she's not attractive, but, like, why would you even say that? It's just lame. Oh, man, LOL, I'm a 7 handicap, the most beautiful. What the heck? I don't know what he's talking about. No more locker room speeches. Of course she's going to get locker room speeches, so it's just dumb. Time for an MLB female manager. Well, I mean, I think that this is the first step in that. She has to go through, prove herself in the minor leagues, move through the ranks, and maybe she'll get that opportunity someday, maybe not. I mean, it's not just about, hiring a female manager just because she's female. It's about hiring, the best person. And that's what I believe. I don't care. Female, male, non-binary, alien, it doesn't matter. You just hire the best person. And I think they've done that. And if she proves herself and moves up, who knows? Maybe she can get that opportunity. Some of these comments, she's a badass who has worked hard to get here. She learned Spanish so she could work for the Astros. Put some respect in her name, please. And this guy, I agree with everything, but you have to agree. I mean, again, I don't know how often we're going to see that comment. I'm about to get upset. Here it is again. Unbelievable. Why don't you just keep that to yourself if that's what you read it as? I know these comments are going to be an absolute dumpster fire. They're getting there. They're getting there. Passing over more qualified candidates. She speaks in riddles. What? Analytical BS. What? Not a single black GM or manager. Dang, Dusty Baker. I guess Dusty Baker, I don't know. Maybe he's Puerto Rican? Just kidding. I mean, Dusty Baker's obviously a black manager. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, let's move on. I'm sure she was the most qualified for the job. Leave it to New York. This is, this is being a sarcastic right here. No doubt about it. Let's see what comment shut the F up from Jordan. She has roots with the Astros organization, of course. Okay. She will move up the ranks quickly. Her work speaks for itself. This person says it too. They need to change. I mean, over and over and over. Can you guys read? Tarpons. You know the difference between an R and an M? I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting freaking annoyed. Okay. Congrats on the publicity. This person, I mean, honestly, you're hiring a coach, a female coach, to manage your minor league team for an entire season. And the publicity is going to last 24 hours, if that. Once the season starts, no one's going to be talking about it anymore. So I don't see this as just a publicity hire. If it is, it's not a very smart hire for the Yankees. If they would do this just for publicity, I don't think it's a very smart hire. But, who knows? This day and age, a lot of virtue signaling, a lot of that stuff happens. I'm not going to deny that. But, damn, it just doesn't make sense to hire someone just for that reason. And it's not worth, the little bit of compliments you'll get. And all that is not going to be worth, hiring someone who you don't think is really going to be the best person for the job for your minor league team, where your prospects are. One more of these comments and I'm going to end the video. One more of these comments and I'm ending the video. Okay, here it is. Oh my God. Okay, we're done. So guys, let me know what you guys think of this hire. These comments I can't do. I'm sorry. The Tampa Tarpons. Okay, it's not that hard. But anyway, guys, have a great day. Let me know what you think of this and put it in the comment section. I'm sure I'll get varying different comments. And I'm not going to call anybody unless you just blatantly say something horrible. If you disagree with this hire, it doesn't necessarily mean you're sexist or you hate women or anything like that. Maybe you just think she's really not qualified and that you should actually play professional baseball to manage a professional baseball team. And I think that's a legit opinion. It's not necessarily my opinion because she's not playing. She's not picking up a bat or a glove. She is leading this team. And if she can handle the position, she may move up and get opportunities in AA, AAA, and who knows after that. So you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you next time.
When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Every time the chips are down.